Hello everyone! Hacking, drones, robotics. 90s made terms from sci-fi movies में सुनते थे. But nowadays, kids are dabbling into many more technologies. So this is Disha and we are going to meet a STEM prodigy today. STEM बोले तो science, technology, engineering and mathematics. Our guest today is Hemang Vellore. To put his life history briefly, he initiated from robotics, started flying drones, then coding, and then an obvious offshoot of that, hacking. Obviously, it's the raw. And then founding his own company. To everyone's amazement, Hemang is just 13 years old. Lives in Hyderabad, and to put it in context, he could manage to do all this as he is an unschooler. Hi Hemang!
Hello, ma'am.
Let me tell you guys, I had to go through a 25-page CV before this talk. So Hemang, I want to ask, is your CV a kind of work in progress for your autobiography?
Well, kinda, but it's a reminder for myself that I have achieved so much, so I don't think of myself being an idiot all the time.
So your CV says that you have been an enthusiastic geek since childhood.
True.
What does that mean?
I used to see a lot of technical movies, so one day my dad and mom took me for a robotic movie. So it was very interesting for me that how it really humanoid it was called, how it functions and everything. So I asked my mom what is it really, how is it? She said, I have no idea, why don't you Google it? So that's how I was introduced to Google and all online stuff. From that time, my thinking about things wanted to go to the next level. So I started researching about robotics. Slowly, I went to robotic classes and a robot competition, and so I went from programming and did many more things from that time.
So one thing led to the another.
True.
You are an unschooler.
True.
It is a very conscious choice of word. How is it different from being homeschooled?
Well, there's a few differences. One difference is that, of course, you're not going to school. It's in your home, your own home. Study by yourself or a teacher which you hire. So starting, when I go to school, I used to get bullied a lot, and that didn't let me do anything for my school studies as well as my, normal stuff which I like to do. And it went to a point that even teachers started bullying me, so I felt like I had enough. So it led me to decision to go homeschooling.
So didn't your school help you at that time to come out of that?
No, it didn't at all. They objected that my memory will be a big issue after going, because I was a little bit weak in many things before I got to school, and I was getting more weaker because of how teachers didn't explain it very well.
Very brave of you.
Thank you.
Let me play devil's advocate. However the school is, it is still the microcosm of the world.
True.
As in real life, you will get all sorts of people who will be bullies, backstabbers. So even if you're learning a lot, do you think that you get ready for the real world?
This is the thing which I ask myself a lot. It's pretty hard. So if I adopt in a younger age, it helps me more in future.
How easy was it for your parents to take this decision along with you?
Well, it wasn't easy as people think. We had to face a lot of family backlash while you're sending to your school. It was not easy, but it has been few years by now, so everything has been in control.
Have you gotten over that feeling of getting bullied?
Let's be honest, it still exists. Many people still like to bully me. I just want to learn more, and people think that I'm trying to show off. And well, in the end, they start bullying me because of that.
I read one thing that you are an unschooled experiential learner.
Sure.
Please explain that, and how much of your learning today is experiential learning?
Well, if I want to learn something very particular, I always look for events or workshops all the time. So because I'm an unschooler and I got infinite freedom basically, so I'm not limited to just sitting every day, opening a textbook and learning things. I'm open to go somewhere else to learn whatever I like. Suppose I want to learn something, a new binary of Java, which I don't really know what it is. I find it online, there's a course or there's an event going on before that, and I like to go to that event and talk to people about it and learn from that side.
Kind of disruptor you are. The kind of randomness that you follow, you tend to be moving towards those subjects in which you are interested.
True.
So does it take a toll on your knowledge of social sciences in any way?
Well, not really.
Whether you dabble into geography, history, are you interested in those subjects as well?
Well, not too much, but sometimes it's good to learn to fresh up your mind. And if there's my dad, they always talk about it. So I just close my laptop and go listen to him sometimes. Many mothers come to me and ask me that what's the first step to unschool my own child or something like that. And I tell them that at least let them study the 7th or 6th class. When they realize by themselves no, I can't take this anymore. If you feel the same as well, the child is really happening, then you can think about external something like homeschooling as well as unschooling. You can go ahead and try it for a month or so. So many people, what I have heard and seen, it has been good for them. They're enjoying their life and how much freedom you get. Some people say that there is too much freedom, but well, you're getting to do many things which you don't really get to do in school.
You have done a diploma in digital fabrication from MIT. What is that? What does that exactly mean?
So it's called Fab Academy. It's a digital fabrication course from MIT Boston. It's in Atoms. It happens every year. It's pretty hard to learn.
Which computer languages do you know?
Right now I want to learn C++. I know Python and a little bit of Java. I know embedded C as well.
When did you start coding?
When I was 9 or 10.
Is it easy to learn coding through net?
It is not that easy learning from net. I'm not gonna lie, but it is fun learning from online because you get to search many things and there are different ideas. And there are some are different kind of opinions. So you get to know from both sides and decide about what you want to do.
So does it ever happen to you that if you're not able to figure out some bug while coding, you're not able to sleep properly? Are you that engaged?
Yeah.
Is it?
To say it's overkill, but yeah, I'm that kind of interested as well in things which I spend a lot of time in it.
So Hemang, any do's and don'ts for coding?
I think first go for a professional person who knows it very well. Ask them a little bit what is it and know a little bit of basics. Then go online and find some courses which will help you soon and learn better.
So do you aspire to make another Facebook or Twitter?
Not at all. That's competition is high.
Okay.
Facebook has dominated social media and comparing with it is impossible.
You are into hacking also.
Oh god, who told you that?
So where do you get to practice this skill?
Well, online. So this something called DDoS attacking. I open hundreds of tabs of data centers to my server. So because of that, what happens is that the server can't handle that anymore and the network bandwidth gets slow and slow until it does not work anymore and the server crashes. So basically that's how DDoS attack works, basically.
You have your company also?
Yeah, it's called Young CEO. So basically people of team. We do many things like organize events, do innovation and do hackathons basically.
So you have patents also?
We own 2 patents. One is for eye healthcare, one is for water cleaning.
What is your concept of fun? What do you love to do the most?
Playing with Minecraft with my friends or playing Call of Duty. That's my fun, basically.
You can afford to dabble in an array of things apart from academics.
Yeah, I do.
I read in your resume, rapping, climate change, adventure sports, drone racer, heli flyer, chef, black belt in karate. Would you consider yourself as a person in a hurry? While you're chilling out, are you really relaxed?
I don't really chill a lot. I always have something in my brain doing something or thinking of something which is important for, let's say, for tomorrow or right now in another 2 hours or 3 hours.
On a lighter note, if I ask, since now you know karate, would you consider going back to your school and giving back to your bullies?
Well, I will torture them first
Okay.
and my teachers and slowly kick them in the face. That's it. That's the ultimate.
If you sit down 10 years down the line, what do you imagine yourself doing at that time?
Well, that's a good question. Answer. Well, I planned it all myself. So I would like to do my PhD before 18. So I like to do, basic job to understand what it is. Maybe do something in corporate world.
And if I ask you to take a guess, after 10 years when we sit down, how long will be your resume? How many pages?
That's a fun question, isn't it? Well, who knows?
By that time, anybody who would like to take your interview would have to read your book first.
True, might have to read my book first.
So, hope to catch up with you again after 10 years.
Sure.
After reading your book.
Yeah.
It was really fun talking to you.
Thank you.
So thank you, Hemang.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.
So guys, many of us who are already through with the schools and universities, learning must not stop there. We all have to stay hungry and foolish. So guys, like the video, subscribe to the channel and comment zero post कीजिएगा. We'll be back soon.